Tell me, if you stood on the edge of the world, clinging to a cliff wrapped in mist, with prayer flags fluttering like whispers to the heavens, what would you feel? Awe, fear, or perhaps the quiet pull of something greater than yourself? Share your thoughts with me, fellow traveler, for here, we stand at the threshold of myth and reality. The ascent. The path begins not at the monastery itself, but at the foot of a mountain. The climb is long, winding through pine forests scented with incense and the sweet smoke of juniper. Horses carry some pilgrims, but most walk, step by step, as though shedding burdens with every breath of thin mountain air. They say that before you reach Tiger's Nest, the mountain tests your patience, your devotion, your strength. And perhaps, that is part of the journey itself. For here in Bhutan, travel is never just about reaching a place, it is about transforming the spirit along the way. The legend. Legend says Guru Padmasambhava, known as Guru Rinpoche, flew here in the 8th century. Not on foot, not on horseback, but on the back of a tigress. He meditated in the caves for 3 years. 3 months. 3 weeks. 3 days. And 3 hours. From this act of devotion, the monastery was born. The walls of Tiger's Nest still hum with that story. Every creak of wood, every echo of prayer, feels like an imprint of the supernatural. It is not just architecture, it is mythology carved into stone, clinging to a cliffside nearly 3,000 feet above the Paro Valley. Paro Valley. The arrival. And then, you see it, perched like a vision, like something conjured from a dream, the Tiger's Nest Monastery appears through the mist. The white walls gleam against dark rock. Golden roofs shine under a shy sun. And colorful prayer flags stretch across the abyss, connecting earth to sky. To step inside is to step into another time. Monks chant in dimly lit rooms, butter lamps flicker like stars in miniature, and silence sits heavy, not oppressive, but sacred. You feel as though the mountain itself is breathing, alive with centuries of devotion. The hidden truths. Few know that beyond the famous temple rooms, there are hidden caves sealed from outsiders, caves where only the most devout monks enter. They believe the very rocks here pulse with spiritual energy, that every crack and crevice holds secrets of meditation and enlightenment. Bhutan's people call their nation the land of the thunder dragon, yet here, on this cliff, it feels more like the land of the whispering spirits. The longer you linger, the harder it is to tell where myth ends and reality begins. The descent. As the sun lowers, shadows stretch across the valley. You begin the walk down, but the memory of the monastery lingers like an imprint in your soul. Travelers often say, you do not visit Tiger's Nest, it visits you. And perhaps they are right, for once you have seen a temple balanced on the edge of the impossible, you carry it with you forever, a reminder that faith, beauty, and mystery can coexist in the most precarious of places. The wanderer. So, tell me, fellow traveler, if you had the chance to climb the mountain, to breathe this sacred air, to stand on the edge of clouds, would you take it? I will be waiting, where myth and earth entwine, at the Tiger's Nest.